lot of height along with that distance getting out into the water.
Well, they have 3 shots. Rook is the next dog. Cyndy Douan from Kingston, Georgia is the trainer.
Here you go. Here's a different breed here. This is Border Collie. Of course, you usually see the Border Collies and the Australian Shepherds and those in the agility event like we just saw, just because of their normal traits of, you know, wanting to herd, being very driven. But here, going after the bumper, obviously this dog's going to love the water. They're smaller, so if he can get a lot of speed off the dog, that will help propel him out for the distance.
Has that speed and some nice hops. And you saw right there.
And we have the world record holder, Leanne Strum, who obviously owns VB. She's on our chat right now making some comments, so we're trying to check that out as the sun glares off of our computer. Hard to read.
Yeah. She's cheering for Taz.
She's cheering for Taz. Leanne Strum owns VB, the Belgian Malinois, the 32'3" world record jump, cheering for Taz. Rook, the Border Collie, gets a jump of 25 feet, 10 inches on his first attempt. Cyndy Douan from Kingston, Georgia, the handler.
Anna Borovich is next. Forrest, dog trainer. They had a 25-10 in their first attempt, so not too bad. Obviously have the goods to get out there a little bit further. Again, the top distance, 30 feet, 2 inches by Knox. Distance to beat.
You know, and these dogs obviously have all jumped before, so they kind of have judged also how far back they need to be.
Sure.
Some of them, they do have strides that work better. Some will start up closer. You know, so the handlers just figure this all out. Nice laid out, straight position. Nice lead with that bumper. First jump was what? 25-10?
Yeah, 25-10. Yeah,
that looked pretty big.
If you just joined us, you're watching the live stream of the Purina Pro Plan Incredible Dog Challenge Eastern Regional Championships. This is a replay of Rook, who jumped 25 feet 10 inches in round number 1. They have 3 rounds, so 3 shots is the best of 3 that count in this competition. When we wrap up diving dog, then we'll head right into Jack Russell hurdle racing, and then Fetch-it 30 weave up and back freestyle flying disc. And what's the distance on this one?
This was a huge improvement for Rook. 29 feet 11 inches. Almost 4 feet jump that will stand is 29 feet even for Taz. So coming up next now, we will have Rook.
Rook had 29-11. Oh, Rook has the goods. Shalene, I mean, this is, it's going to come right down to it for sure.
Yeah, he definitely, I mean, he's right there, 29-11. You know, a little bit more oomph, and he could be over that 30-foot mark as well.
There we go. Third round.
Got the sport music playing. Get pumped up. And a nice, he's like, where'd the bumper go? Where'd it go? Was it behind him again?
Probably.
Glare here, it's hard to see on our screens if we're not looking at the stage exactly. So here he goes out into the water. Judges looking at the distance.
29 feet.
29 feet even. So his 29-foot 11 jump is what will be his best. We'll have to see where that puts him in the standings. Right now, roughly looking at it, I think he is in 3rd, but we still have 4. That's just a type of competitors.
Both had a lot of hits.
Nope, it is flank. Here our announcer saying it flank as well. So 1-year-old Border Collie.
There it is.
Now going to take his attempt at grabbing that bumper. Rome, Georgia. Cyndy Douan. And there he goes.
And they're off and running. Easy, easy.
Piece of cake for Flank Sinatra. Grabs that bumper, takes it right down. Love this angle of the shot. Look at their mouths.
Cool shot right there. Our photographers out here getting incredible still photos of this event as well. As you saw, Flank Sinatra, the 1-year-old male border collie, getting that 17
So he's
foot.
looking through the bumper, and the dog really has to be on it to be able to get a good shot at, you know, grabbing it and taking it down.
There's Flank Sinatra.
Oh dear.
Flank Sinatra. Sniffing things out. I'm trying to think of some cliche, but I just can't.
You know, no, I can't think of that either. We adopted a Schnauzer Poodle mix. His name was Dr. Phil. But Dr. Phil did not get along very well with our other dog, so we had to find him another home.
Flank Sinatra.
All right, no problem.
Our 18 feet, no problem. Moves on to 19. Just got something from Brian Kendall, our producer. Said the dog has blue eyes, just like Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Flank Sinatra. There we go. Flank Sinatra grabbing it down.
We are not able to be clever. We're not clever enough to come up with our own. Ryan is singing "Start Spreading the News" in the truck.
There we go. Oh yes.
It's appropriate.
All right. He's down. He's looking. He can barely be contained. Flank Sinatra definitely making sure that he knows what he's looking at and what he's going for. All right, he's ready. Our border collie who likes the water.
Yeah.
19 feet.
A lot of patient people in this Fetch-it competition.
Yes, yes. Look at it. We can choose to know
No problem.
and
Nice, Flank.
he flies out there with ease for that one.
Flanky.
Right on it, over the top. That wasn't a bare neck. He had it all the way.
Yeah.
There, boo. Wasn't
think
moving
that-
forward anymore by the time she, grabbed it. All right, Flank Sinatra.
Come fly with me. Come fly with me.
Did you get that
That's
on your
Ryan.
own?
No,
That
that's
was
Ryan.
Ryan. I was going to say.
Yeah.
Ryan, our producer.
And with that, with my props to him and the entire crew behind the scenes, thanks for having me. Kind of slowly work my way out of here and catch a plane. Shalene, and you are going to take over. Are you nervous?
No,
Okay.
you've trained me well, Obi-Wan.
But we appreciate you guys checking it out. A lot more action to come, even though I will be signing off, and Shalene will take over. I'm here to bring Melissa Peter on as well. So a lot of fun things continue the action here in the Fetch-it competition.
Just getting the bumper.
All right, he got it. So Flank Sinatra hanging on. So Nathan Jr. out, and there's probably 20 feet of standing people at the end of the pool and on the side, as well as full bleachers and even all the way to the other end. As you can see here, I mean, people, it's a perfect day, perfect location, and people are loving seeing what these dogs can do out here. It really is pretty incredible. That's why it's called the Incredible Dog Challenge. So Flank Sinatra. Too bad we don't have any Sinatra songs we could play for him while he's jumping. But we'll give him some get-ready sports music.
Ready? Are you ready? Set, go! Go! Go!
Oh, and he is short as well. But he had the height, so hopefully he can adjust and realize that he needs to get some more distance. He could get closer to the edge of the stage as well. That was close. So we hope on his second attempt that he might be able to make some adjustments and get those last couple of inches to knock the bumper. Because remember, this is being moved out 12 inches at a time. So it's a pretty big distance to cover between each round. Cyndy making sure he can look and kind of judge the distance, see where it's at, see what he wants.
All about having fun and how can we not be fun.
Let's hope and see if Frank Sinatra can make a grab at 21 feet. There he is. Second attempt. Oh, and he misses again. So we will say goodbye to Frank Sinatra at 21 feet. This is going to be a tough one, I think, for most of the dogs. It's getting pretty far out there. And again, they may all have the distance, but it's a matter if they can stay high enough above the water while they are flying out in order to make the grab.